What's good, Chris Lamar? Yo, this about to get spicy. How to tell if your Colombian girlfriend, quotation marks, really likes you. Okay, first of all, let's get straight to it. If your girlfriend asks you for money, she don't like you. Tread like that. Yeah. So if a chick, sometimes some of these chicks in Colombia, they'll wait. They'll wait a few months before they kind of ask you for money and be like, yo, they try to guilt trip you and be like, yeah, Poppy, I need somebody that I can contend on. But you tell these chicks, Chris Lamar said, in Colombia, the mantra is you don't work, you don't eat. And there's plenty of chicks in Colombia, so I don't care how cute she is, how big those breasts is, how plump that booty is. Yo, charge her to the game. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Because you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, tell her ask her baby daddy for some money. You know what I'm saying? So like a chick who really like you, not gonna ask you for money. But here's the tell, like chicks who serious, cause obviously, I made the drug video, be careful on Tinder, but you can still find decent chicks in Tinder, maybe not in Medellin, but in other cities a chick who really likes you, she's gonna FaceTime with you. She's gonna call you. Like the chicks who in Colombia, especially in like Barranquilla, if they really are interested in stuff like that, they're gonna hit you up. Obviously, they're gonna send you what I'm saying, naughty photos. If they like you, they're gonna really be on some I'm trying to, get with you. So I would like, pregame on Tinder, pay for that passport, and then get the Colombian Cupid. And then, it's pretty easy. You can just say, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Here my number. Chicks say hit you up and stuff like that. You got a short window. So if you're not going for like a while, then some of the chicks get cold. They're going to be like, oh, when you coming and stuff like that. And whatever stuff like that. And be like, oh, you always say you coming. So, was pre-gaming a while before I actually got there and stuff like that. So I had lost a lot of interest and stuff like that with chicks. But like, yeah, you always say you come in, like you a liar, da. But if a chick like you, she'll like be like, oh, I'm gonna cook for you, I'm gonna da. She gonna hit you up without you having to hit her. This is just like regular basic stuff. But like this the whole they gonna FaceTime with you, they gonna hit you up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like the chicks in Colombia are feisty, so they'll tell you how they feel. So you'll pretty much know how you stand. But obviously, chicks that's looking just being nice, to try to get you to send money. Because I had had a few, interesting conversations with some girls from Medellin where she like, yo, other dudes, she's like, yo, can you send me money? And I'm like, nah. She's like, other dudes send me money, and she had sent me photos of this dude that sent her money and stuff like that. I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You not for me or whatever like that. So like some of these chicks that's even on Colombian Cupid, they be, what I'm saying, having a bunch of dudes to send them money, and it be not just black dudes, it be white dudes, you know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, I'll send you $20-$30 and stuff like that, or for whatever like that. And she probably got a bunch of dudes like that. So, obviously I prefer a chick that work, but obviously for dudes that's going down there on vacation, you will have to, work around her work schedule to see her. So obviously the chicks that ain't doing shit or in school, you know what I'm saying? But, chicks that just don't have no job and dress mad nice and got all the designers, they probably scammers. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely can find a girlfriend in Medellin. They definitely check for American dudes. You can definitely find a girl that's not going to scam you and stuff like that. I think a lot of the dudes can have a fruitful relationship in Medellin. But I think that like it'll probably be easier outside of Medellin. It's just in Colombia in general. You definitely can find a girlfriend in Colombia. Like the women there are beautiful. So like for dudes who thinking about going and they want to be like, oh, a girl is really like that. Like the dudes online are not lying about the consistency and beauty. Like I noticed it as soon as I landed in the airport and went through security check. Like it was a dime piece at the duty free, and then like most of the girls who worked at the airport was like at least decent, like 6 and up. But like obviously like people are not really overrating Medellin. It's still like a walking culture. Like most of the neighborhoods are walkable and stuff like that. So since people are not overweight, the girls are still cute. They still take pride in their appearance. It's not like they don't get all razzle dazzle like chicks in Eastern Europe, like in like Moldova and Romania, or like Russia or Ukraine and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like they still go out the house looking nice. You going to see a lot of cute girls riding motorcycles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can definitely, it's a machismo culture. You can definitely, pull up. I would, from a code pro standpoint, I would learn a few phrases in Spanish. Yeah, because I feel like to have them feel a little bit more comfortable before you start speaking English and whatnot. But you could definitely run it up. For dudes that's looking for like a rotation and stuff like that, that's definitely possible and stuff like that. A lot of girls, I like to say Medellin particularly is like the single baby mama capital of the world for those reptile dudes who don't want to mess with any girl that has kids. I would say like 70%, 80% of the chicks that live in Medellin have kids. You know what I'm saying? So most of the girls that I talk to in Colombia has kids. Only a few of the girls don't. Let's say if I talk to 20 girls in Medellin, like 15 of them have kids, at least one kid, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like some baddies that like with a couple kids and stuff like that. So like usually when I went to Hooters, I was chopping it up with a player from the UK. He was down there. And that's one of his things. He was like, dang, these kids, they be blowing them. They come with a kid. They be like 20, 22, 23, 24 with a kid and stuff like that. But like you can find girls who don't have any kids and stuff like that. You gonna have to do a little bit more, go through a lot of more numbers and vetting and stuff like that. But I would say go to the mall, go hiking. If you're gonna be there for a long time to meet girls, go to a gym membership. Go maybe to some parks and stuff like that. To meet chicks, you can definitely meet chicks at the mall. I was like, I went to the Western Union and stuff like that. That was a gorgeous chick there. I had tried to hit on this chick who was giving me my cell phone sim, but she was married and stuff like that. But it's plenty of opportunities for chicks, and most of the chicks who not working, that's in school, whatever, they're not doing shit. So like usually they'll hit up with you, vet and screen her ass. But you know what I'm saying? You'll know if a chick like you, I would say, if she don't necessarily ask you for money and stuff. Because if she living with her parents and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to, date somebody who got their life. It's not in disarray. A lot of the chicks, if she hitting you with the, oh, I'm sick, oh, I broke this, or I was in an accident. If it's some kind of traumatic story, yo, son, block her. She for the streets. Because, I feel like some of the girls, other girls like, yo, go on this website, go on here. It's these, foreign dudes that got a lot of money and, saying they'll take care of you and all this stuff like that. So you definitely got to watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? All these chicas got sob stories and they all full of it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always, I know sometimes these dudes tricking off on these joints. So, you know what I'm saying? We not trying to be like super militant or anything like that. But like, obviously, don't get taken advantage of. So like, this is like, how do you tell if your Colombian girlfriend really likes you? She giving 100% cooperation. You know what I'm saying? She is cooking for you. She is, not trying to extort you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that you can kind of get that vibe. It's not like there's not a traumatic, she has a money disaster every fucking 2 weeks. Yo, thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. I just, was filming the other video, The Cost of Living. I was like, yo, this will probably be a catchy title. So we'll see. You already know I got a little taste of a little virality and stuff like that. So I want to see if we can, we can make some noise right here. Happy New Year's, everybody.